Imagine going down to the river's edge. It's a fast-moving river. You take your canoe, you put it in the river, paddles already inside, and you deliberately point your canoe upstream and begin paddling very hard. And we always say when we see you do that, why not turn it around and go with the flow? And most of you say, well, that seems a bit lazy to me. And anyway, everybody I know is paddling upstream, and I don't want to stand out and be weird. It seems that our society is based on paddling upstream, and I would not be thought well of if I didn't. They'd call me lazy. And even though, as you say, I'd get everything I want because everything I want is downstream, still, what others think of me is really important. So I think I'd rather struggle and suffer like the rest of them. Because there's reward in that, you know. When you dig a really deep hole and get yourself in it, when you crawl out, people clap. And I have never, ever had anyone praise me for just floating. They say anybody can do that, but it takes a virtuous person to struggle and persevere and suffer. And we say, well, how long can you keep it up? I don't know, but I'm willing to try. Oh, I get tired, but I go to meetings for that. We encourage each other. We've streamlined our boats, you know. We have bigger, longer oars now. We can hook our oars into the boat so it's easier. I've got this stuff on my hands so I don't get calluses quite so much. It's working out pretty well. Well, are you having a good time? No. It isn't fun. It isn't fun at all. But everyone does it. And we say, why not just let go of those oars? You don't have to paddle downstream. Just let go of the oars and let the current take you. And the reason that we want you to get a picture of this is because we understand the stream. We know what that stream is. That stream is the life force that is you. That stream is the calling of source. That stream is your becoming. That stream is taking you to everything you want, but even more important, it's taking you to the you that your life has caused you to become. And when you don't go, that is the reason for your struggle, you see. When you don't let yourself go with what is natural to you, that's what feels uncomfortable. And so we're doing a bit of a sales job here. We're really wanting to appeal to your logic. We want you to feel the power of who you are, and we want you to recognize that if you think back, everything that ever turned out in a magnificent way always felt like it was downstream. Those things that unfolded easily, those things that called you, those things that inspired you, those things that you said hell yes to, those things that you felt enthusiasm for, those things, when you followed those things, they always turned out well. And you've got to admit that there was not one thing that you ever worked hard at, that you ever struggled hard at, that was ever hard when you started it and hard in the middle and hard in the end, hard, that ever turned out well. It just defies law. When you go against the current, the best you can do is bang it out slightly better than the next person who's banging it out. And don't you find that a remarkable thing that you use as your measure for life? It's like saying, all right, let's all of us who have handicapped ourselves tremendously by going against the current, let's all of us line up and see who can resist the current the best. And we say, turn and go with the flow and experience the joy of life and realize that your life is carving out for you the expansion of you. And when you let yourself go with it, you will feel ever so much better.